because I just didn't really, I just didn't really conceive of, I thought somehow eventually I would just pick it up, I would just figure out how to do research. It doesn't work that way. It requires a lot of, it's a very painful kind of,
Do you think that's
I don't
because
know,
kind of
in it,
like in all your academic life so far, you didn't really struggle up until that point? Is
yeah,
that
basically. I mean, of course I worked hard in classes, but it wasn't like I was ever really concerned that I wouldn't be able to complete the homework.
right, right, right,
Whereas here, it's not homework anymore.
right,
You have to make things up. Like
right.
I remember there was one advisor meeting where I was asking a bunch. I just kept asking questions like, oh, how should I do this or how should I do that? And Bob, I think this was in 2000, at the end of my third year, and he was like, I don't have the answers. You have to figure out the answer. Like I can help you advise you, but I don't know the right way of doing these things. Right? That's why it's research. And I remember it kind of sounds obvious if you say it, think about it. But somehow I think I had been approaching it as if it was homework.
Mhm.
Like the professor knows the answers. They're just testing me to see if I can figure it out. Or something. And that's not, like I know now as an advisor, definitely I do not have the answers. I have some, yeah. Yeah, that was, yeah.
I'm kind of asking this because, like as an advisor now, you're kind of like, it's a hard job. It's a hard job advising and understanding what are the needs of each one of the students, right? And like
Yeah.
this is something that you grow some kind of like intuition along the way. And you start to understand, well, this student will need more hands-on advising. This other one, it's better to leave him on his own, and he's probably going to be working for 3 months and show up with something incredible at the end,
Yeah. Yeah. It requires, yeah. I typically start with giving students some project where I'm pretty confident it's sort of well defined.
Mm-hmm.
Often it's an extension of some existing thing where we're pretty sure it should be doable, but they'll learn things along the way and demonstrate that they can make progress on their own. And then judging how well they do with that, then you can, either lengthen or shorten the leash for the next project and until you
Okay.
get the right level.